everybody, today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the iPhone 15. Now if you're new here, consider subbing to ring the bell. So I've talked about the iPhone before in the iPhone 14 video that I did last year, and I wanted to talk about the new models that have recently come out and my thoughts on them. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. So in comparison to the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, these changes aren't as significant compared to the Pro models, but I wanted to mention it because the first thing I want to talk about is the colors. I don't like them. I feel like they're so boring. Like, I mean, I know they're actually like have colors, but like it's so faded and it's not as vibrant and colorful compared to the phones of years past. Like, especially the iPhone 13 line, I really love those colors. I just don't like them. I don't like the faded colors. It's just like, I feel like this is kind of a missed opportunity because like, I really love the colors of some of those previous models, but like, I just am not a big fan of lack of colors, basically. Like, I don't like the faded look. It's just like, it's kind of boring. So that's one of the reasons why I feel like if I did upgrade, which I might, I'm probably not going to upgrade to the base models because like they just don't look that interesting compared to the Pro models. And the price is the same as last year, $799 base price for the iPhone 15, and the iPhone 15 Plus is $899 to start. So I kind of like that they kept the same prices, even though like it's just so funny that like 5 years ago these prices were not even possible. Like, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so I'm not really a big fan of the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus colors and like what they have and stuff, because I feel like the changes on the Pro and Pro Max are a lot more significant. So I probably won't upgrade to those ones, or the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. And I wanted to talk about something real quick with the Plus models. I'm not a big fan of big phones. Like, I just am not a big fan of them being bulky and stuff. Like, every big phone I've used, well, not very much, but every time I've used like my mom's phone or something like that, if she lost it or something, like, it's so big. Like, it's just like, I'm not a big fan of big phones, so I probably won't get the Plus model because it's just like, I mean, even my iPhone 11 I still feel like is kind of big. So that's one thing, is that I probably won't upgrade to the 15 Plus or the 15 because I just don't see it being that interesting. The next thing I want to talk about is the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. So this is where all the new changes come in, basically. So the colors I like a lot better compared to the iPhone 15 Plus and normal iPhone 15 colors, which is actually kind of crazy because like I actually preferred the colors of the iPhone 13 models compared to the ones comparing to them. But yeah, so the colors I like a lot better, especially that blue in the lineup. Like the blue, it looks really good. Like, it looks like that might be the one I might get, because as much as I love my iPhone 11 Pro, it's getting dated. Like, I mean, like, it's kind of like, I feel like I might upgrade to the Pro, but I'm not sure yet. Like, now that I have a job again, it's a lot easier, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so the colors I really like a lot more than the 15 base models. That's just my opinion. Another thing is that they finally switched to from stainless steel to titanium. I just feel like the 14s are just like, I've heard from other people that they're like really heavy because of the stainless steel. It's just like, I prefer the lighter and smaller phones. And the 14s, let's be honest guys, the 14s series line is the exact same as iPhone 13. Like, at least with this year, like the iPhone 15 line has made some changes, but it's just like, comparing the iPhone 14 to 13 is basically the same thing. So, I mean, that's basically been the iPhones for a while. But yeah, so titanium case, I really like that they finally switched to like a lighter material, because the stainless steel, it's just like, it's just too heavy. Every time I've used my dad's phone, because like he has the 14 Pro, yeah, I don't like how heavy it is. So I like that it's a different material, and I heard it's more durable, which I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what I've heard from other people. So yeah, so titanium, I'm kind of glad they made that switch because we've used stainless steel for a long time. Another thing is that we have finally ended with the lightning port. I'm so glad because like the lightning port, it's so much worse compared to the USB-C. I'm so glad that we finally switched to USB-C because USB-C, like people, like Android phones all had it like all the way back in like 2017 or 2016. So it's just like, I've noticed with Apple is that they're so late to trend sometimes, so I don't get it. That's one reason why I might upgrade to the iPhone 15 Pro is because they have USB-C. Like, it's still faster to charge with the big power brick I have for my iPhone 11, but it's just like, I kind of want faster charging speeds. And I also heard that it's like transfer speeds from the your phone to the computer is a lot faster with the 15 Pro and Pro Max, which I might get that because of my content, like my videos are like 2 gigabytes in size, or maybe a gigabyte like in each video. So like with the footage I could usually record and then transfer it over to computer, that would be awesome to have better speeds because right now it's really slow with my computer. So yeah, so I'm so glad that they finally killed the lightning port because this was like 3 years too late, or like 3 years overdue. It just, I don't get why it didn't happen sooner. 15 and 15 Plus is kind of the same as lightning port. It's still USB 2.0 speeds. That kind of sucks, but that's one reason, or another reason why I probably won't upgrade to 15 or 15 Plus because I want USB-C and actually USB-C, not 2.0 speeds. So yeah, so the 15 and 15 Plus do have slower charging speeds and stuff like that, even though they have USB-C. So the periscope camera, I'm actually kind of excited about this, even though I probably won't upgrade to the 15 Pro Max. It's kind of weird that they have it exclusively for the 15 Pro Max. Like, it's kind of weird because like with the 15 Pro, like, yeah, I know that the 15 or like the Pro models they don't sell as well compared to like the bigger models, but like it just like, I find that kind of weird that they exclusively made it for the Pro Max, but I don't know. So the prices, that's kind of the problem here, is because they have raised their prices for the first time since I think 2017. The base model the base iPhone 15 Pro starts at $999, which is the same, and then the iPhone 15 Pro Max starts at $1,199, which, oh my god, it's just like these phones are getting so expensive. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I mean, yeah, to be fair, I feel like this is the most changes that the iPhone has had in a long time, but it still feels like these phones are too expensive. Like, I just can't, like, it's kind of weird because I feel like they could raise the prices to like $2,000 and people will still buy the phones. Like, people were waiting in lines all around the world, or people still are, for this new phone. Like, the highest price is like $1,600. It's so weird. So yeah, I just am not liking how expensive these phones are getting. That's why I probably won't upgrade to the 15 Pro Max, because the Pro Max, I don't need the bigger screen size and then having it being more expensive. I kind of see that as a bad thing. So yeah, so the prices, I just feel like it's getting so ridiculous, but I don't know, the prices kind of suck. And the last thing I want to talk about is the action button. So when I first heard rumors about this, I'm like, really? They're replacing the mute switch? Which I'm still a little bit iffy about, because like, I'm not as against it as I was when I first saw the rumors. I want to see how this action button thing does, or like how many people are going to use it, because I actually heard it can do a lot of stuff, like the camera, voice memos, shortcuts, which that's really cool actually, where you could like make it do almost anything. And there's a lot more that I'm missing. Most of the time I use a mute switch is when I go to work. So this mute switch right here, like, it's just like, I feel like it might be if I did upgrade to the iPhone 15, which I might, it's just like, that would be something I'm gonna need to get used to, because like it's so convenient to just switch it on and that's all you have to do. But I know that with the action button, it's still set to mute by default. So that's what I might do if I do get a 15 or 15 Pro. But yeah, so I'm still kind of iffy about the action button. Like, I'm not sure if I did upgrade that I would use it. I don't know, that's just my opinion. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really want to talk about the iPhone 15 series because I feel like it's the most changes Apple has had in a while. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.